Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and boy, last stream was a doozy, huh? I kind of lost my absolute shit. That's alright, we're not going to do that again. Not today, not ever. We might, we'll see. So, the plan today is we're going to make some gypsum, and then we're going to make some insulation. And I haven't done the thing. Yep, absolutely. Seifer's starting soon. You got me. Thank you so much. That's alright, we didn't go for that long. So, yeah, that's our plan today. We're going to make some gypsum and get it all sort of sorted out. So what I could do is get the limestone over here. Because what is this limestone doing? It ain't doing nothing. And we've got this big empty space, so we could be making limestone today. Not tomorrow. The limestone could be happening today. That's what we're going to do. It appears that we've got to go grab our stuff. Okay, we're going to just put this down here for now. We'll come back for the stuff another day. Probably. I think I want to hold on to the sensor twos though. Actually, though, hold on to those. Everything else is probably fine enough. We'll deal with all that stuff later. That's not a big deal. So what I'd like to do today is build Stirling engines, and once we've got those up and running, then we can just move on with our lives, hopefully. Because then we can start making the things we need to make. And that would be lovely. I would much appreciate that. I may have lost my mind last episode, so if you want to see a man close to tears, then boy, do I have a YouTube video for you. Oh god, it was rough. It was very, very rough. Hello. Have I forgotten something? Oh, I forgot my water. Thank you. What? If someone asked me to hydrate, it would be a problem, wouldn't it? I would have realized then and be like, ah! She's very thoughtful. Always. Alright, I've got a lot of stuff that I just don't really need in my inventory very often right now. That's okay. We will just sort of slowly gather stuff, and we'll figure out what we're missing later. What we also want to do is switch that out. Move that out. Efficiency modules can go there, and speed modules can go right there. Okay, it's a little bit tidier. Love that. And you know what we should do? We should put accumulators here to remind me that one day I should build accumulators. Okay, so gypsum time. It is gypsum time. Lovely. It's one of my favorite times of the day, gypsum time. I could also... No. Did I get my robots back? I got my construction robots back, so yes, I did. Yes! I did it, guys. You didn't think I could, but I totally did. No one said I couldn't. They just questioned whether I was allowed. And I am. Hello, Glacier. How you doing? So what we want to do is we want to make... Oh, we're not doing that one. No. We're doing this one. So we need to make a box of lime. To make a box of lime, we need... furnaces. Large furnaces. Maybe we should just make large furnaces, because it does seem to be a thing that's coming problems a lot. Concrete, medium furnace, steel beams. Okay. Let's find a medium furnace. Just about to crawl into bed. That's all good, man. Let me lull you to sleep with my sultry tones. I don't know what any of those words mean, but I'm sure it's not what I do. Okay. So if I find my medium furnace, which I swore was around here, but I think as I expand outwards, it moves. Okay. There's my medium furnace. Lovely. So we will... Okay. Medium furnace. Making it happen. over there looks like a really good place for it, the more I look at it. Okay. Okay. Fine. Except not in the insane kind that I went last time. So we also need concrete and steel beams. Okay. Those shouldn't be difficult to obtain, he says, not really knowing what he's talking about. There's concrete. Oh! Look, and there's steel beams. They're right next to each other. They're friends! Cute. Okay, they're not the best of friends, clearly. As we did have a bit of a chest explosion, but those happen sometimes, and I can't be held responsible for that happening in life. Okay, this is good actually. This is classic Seif spaghetti right here. This is what we want to see. It's not what everyone wants to see, of course. Some people do not want to see this no matter what, but that's what you're gonna see. That's the SeiferKatt experience. You paid your money for this ticket, and that's what you're getting. People like, I wish to return my ticket, please. No refunds. No refunds on the SeiferKatt Express. Okay. And that's going to build my large furnaces, probably. Yes, it is. I'm pretty, once bitten, twice shy about doing these sorts of things lately. There we go. That's going to make stuff. We're going to need a few more crap boxes, I think. That's all right. It was kind of always a known factor, because we've picked up a lot of crap in the last sort of short while. Stuff I just do not need. That's all right. We'll get through it. And then if we put that there, that's going to be making my big old furnace boys. Order true croissant with the chocolate without. Oh no, we've got a lot of. Sorry. Gosin. What are you ordering half a liter of? Can you please confirm what you're ordering half a liter of? The exclamation marks don't come up, do they? I saw nothing. You order half a liter of MILF. Okay, that's a very small woman, just to be clear. Okay. YouTube will never know. Yeah, because you'll be safe on that one. I mean, except for the fact I did say it, so I guess I've doomed you. It's my fault. You will forever be cursed. You know what? Nah, man. Whatever floats your boat. Who am I to? Don't judge it. Don't judge it. I said nothing. I saw nothing, I said nothing. Okay, that's how it works. Yeah, so we'll probably be doing some plate up a little bit later on, depending on Jake and Perry's availability, but I think they said they're all good for it. Jake has a hunger for victory, and that's something that I'm not going to give him. Don't tell him that, but I don't know if he's looking at chat, so it's probably fine. He'll get exactly what he deserves, which is not victory. Okay. Look, it's fine, man. I'm not judging. Like, you do your internet searches, I do mine. Who am I to judge what you're into? Fine. You don't need to feel embarrassed. It's not a crime. I think. You know, I honestly, I don't know what the crimes are in Germany. Maybe it is a crime. Maybe you're a bad boy. It's possible. I hadn't considered the badness of this boy. How bad is that boy? Real bad boy. Okay. Jump in. Jump in. Everybody, jump in. Jump in. Some Korean words. Hello, Tara. 9 months. Thank you so much. Let me also say meow, 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 meow. Thank you so much. And look, the thing worked. It said jumping. It happened. I was honestly afraid that that would never actually play the correct sound, but it did one day. Ah, yeah. Good bot, indeed. The bot's doing good work today. Okay, so this should cook our lime. Mmm. Those are going to make carbon dioxide, which I don't really care for. Also, we can make the boxer, right? Yes, we can. It just needs small inserters and speed modules. Wait, small inserters and speed modules. Needs speed module ones, doesn't it? Okay, well, wait, that also means we don't have small inserters, doesn't it? It does mean that. Ah, wouldn't be a C stream unless I. That's still there. That's still there. Don't you worry. There's been some good questions lately, though. So, and she's not actually annoyed. She's more bemused, confused most of the time by the questions. She's more like, "Why am I being asked this?" And I'm like, "I don't really know, but people want to know. Please answer." You know, and it also gives me a good excuse to go say hi to her midstream. So, you know, it's not a total loss. I'm pretty happy about it. Because otherwise, I would just sit here and get distracted by stream the whole time. So, you know. Was the Dreadnought repair... Oh, you know what? I haven't seen it. Sorry, I had kind of a busy day at work today. Gonna blame work. What a coward. I'll have a look. How long is it? That's the lemonade stand.
Why not, Ancient One? The damage can be repaired.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it now.
Spirit will be bolstered. We'll have you back in the battle in no time. Good. I should what? What did you just touch? Apologies, brother. I need to get deeper. Are you a pervert?
Alright, we're gonna stop that one right there. We're gonna stop that one right there. We will go back to that on my own time where I can enjoy some perverted Space Marine action. Alright, so why am I here? Good question. I want small assemblers. I'm glad I spent the time to put that into like a YouTube, like a 30-second YouTube video. It's been the pride of my week, losing my mind like that. Someone was asking me today whether the stuff that I do on Twitch is scripted. I'm like, I don't have the time to script anything near that amount of time. That's a lot of scripting. So it was a fun question. It was just more confusing to me. What you don't actually know is I do actually script it. I don't have a job. I just script my YouTube video, my Twitch videos. That's actually what my career is now. It's a strange job that I have, but it's what I do. Okay, so we've got some boxes. Now, they're really small. Look at it, it's cute. Cute and small. What I wonder if it's like a... Proud Boy Thief is a concerning statement, yes. It is a statement that you gotta be very, very careful to distance yourself from. But Pride Thief, you know, Pride Thief's fine. I don't mind that one. Like, you're allowed to be an ally, I believe. Okay. So we're going to split this. And we're going to then have a couple of boxes. I think this will work. It won't work because I've messed up. Then if we do that, there we go. Oh, that train's real close. Oh, that was a close train. But we are okay. No one died today. That's called a victory as far as I'm concerned. It was a bit scary though. Yeah, every time a train's mentioned, that sound does have to legally has to be played. Okay, so now we've of course got to use the soul burn method to get the limestone out of the way. And then we've got to make our gypsum, which we're going to get sulfuric acid in for that. That's not a huge deal, it's just kind of annoying more than anything else. Okay. So, right, okay. So that's going to make this. Then we're going to make gypsum out of all of this. And then we're going to make insulation. Which is okay. We need to make insulation. I would love to make it in boxes, but we're not going to have the tech for that. And I'm not even going to pretend that we've got the tech for that. Look at that. We need mass production 5, because of course we do. I'm predicting it now. Mass production 5 is going to change a lot of the ways that we build things. Which is pretty exciting. Mass production 4 is pretty good too. I think we're all enjoying mass production 4 and the flotation cells that I absolutely have right now. Oh, I do have them. Never mind. How far am I from mass production 5? 20 Stirling engines. And you can say, well, that's not really a unit of measure. And I go, I know, right? But that is the answer. So once I have 20 Stirling engines, then I will have the tech required. But we're not there yet. So, well, 20 Stirling engines and a bit of science, but that's, that's neither here nor there right now. Like a little bit of science is really quick and easy. It's quick and easy and filthy. That's how I like it. What am I talking about? I don't know, and I don't want to continue this thought. The 20 Stirling engines, once they are built, well, scienced and built, then we will have our revenge. Did I say revenge? I meant Stirling 2 is quite tough on materials. Yeah, it is. So there's a bunch of, all the stuff here is what we need for the Stirling engines. How much is a dozen eggs? It's also half a Stirling engine, yeah. All our currencies are based on Stirling engines. I'm glad you understand that. A lot of people from other countries don't understand that everything's based on Stirling engines. It really is. They're very confused. Like Americans come over here and they're like, "Hey, how much for y'all eggs?" And we're like, 2 Stirling engines. And they're like, "We don't understand your language." That was my best Southern impression. If it was bad, I apologize. I know. Like, I just know it was bad. I'm not even going to ask anyone if it was bad. I know it was bad. Okay. We do need to get sulfuric acid in here somewhere. They call that Texas. What's the difference? They're both south. They're the same country. Is Texas not south? Exactly. It totally is. If we put this up here, I think we might have a better time in life. I like having a bit of time in life. It's one of my favorite things to have. And a little bit of room for expansion should we desire it later. Ooh, expansion room. Look at sea forward planning. Not really. Do Americans, Aussies, and Kiwis and Aussies sound the same? Exactly, yeah. I know you're trying to get me with a zinger there, but it's true. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? Yeah, it is true. Of course they do. They've both got similar roots. So, we need to get rid of wastewater, which I don't think I've really got a plan for, and we need to get sulfuric acid, which I also don't really have a plan for. We can bring the sulfuric acid from here, and then wastewater would have to go. I don't know, just throw the wastewater in a freaking lake. I guess if we go north with the way, actually, hang on, do we have sulfuric acid? Let's look at my train stations. Acid. Sulfuric acid drop, we've got 2 of those. One of those is in there, which is a horrible place, one of them's over there. Also, not particularly great. May actually be easier though. Wait. Oh, sulfuric, no, never mind, that's not easier. I just don't want to build another train. Like, I don't think we need more trains, I think we can just get away with it. So, we're gonna get away with it. You can't keep getting away with this. It is the input, yeah. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, it is. He's gonna get away with it, by the way. He can keep getting away with it. He can and he will get away with it. You can't even stop him. Look at him. He's getting away with it. Okay, he didn't get away with it this time. Bloody hell. Okay, we're good. Get back to getting away with it. Ah, I'm stuck in rocks! Just a bunch of sulfuric acid along a train line. That's how nature intended it. Maybe I went too close, actually, but hey, we're here now. Oh, see that train? It tried to kill me. Completely unwarranted, too, I must add. I must add it. Yeah. Exactly, these trains, they can't be trusted. Yeah, it's a long pipe. It's probably not... I probably should have just abandoned this, but at some point I was like, well, I'm here now. I lose 20 opinion of train. What, because it didn't hit me or because it tried to hit me? Like, who... Has the train got the worse opinion of me, or have I got a worse opinion of it? Okay, so that should start these off. Yeah. Electricity apparently is a problem again. That's nothing really new, though. When we get these Stirling Engine 2s, ho-ho, you better believe things are going to happen. So we've got gypsum box, but we do need to get rid of the wastewater. So this is so we have stable insulation. Which is exciting. It's not really making a lot, unfortunately, but it's what we got. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little... Do we still have that? Okay. Although we don't... Oh, shoot. I may have messed up a little bit. Hydrate. Yeah, we can hydrate. Not a problem. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take out one of these. Oh, it's going to drop off my iron. Okay, well you can have my iron that I've got. Go on, buddies. My friends. Okay, you happy? Good. Now you guys probably want some... You got everything you want? They got everything they want. And then finally, we're going to go here. We're going to put that out of range for the moment. This is intentional. We go gypsum. And we're going to pop that right here. And then they're going to grab all my gypsum and put it in the box. And then when it gets in the box, it's going to be boxed by the box. Uh-oh. I always hate it when I do that. Bunch of stuff that I don't really want in my inventory. What else is new? Oops. That's okay, no one's going to die on the train today. Okay. Gypsum, go in train. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of the wastewater. That I suppose is the next step. Doubt. You know what, you're probably right to doubt. I mean, you know that. I don't need to tell you that. Okay. So we do need to still fuel the train with some train fuel. But I think train fuel is not too far away, so that's a pretty easy get. And wastewater needs to go away, which we can't. As much as I'd like to turn the wastewater into something useful, I think in this case, let's just get rid of it. Get out of the way, rock. I told that rock who's boss. It's me. I'm boss of that rock. They call me Rock Boss. I wish they would stop. It's kind of embarrassing, but they call me Rock Boss. Don't worry about the limestone that we're building on. No one cares about limestone. At some point we will care about limestone, but we'll just build out. It'll be fine. I thought we had more wastewater over here. But we do not. We have been lied to. Our forefathers have lied to us once again. We knew this would happen. The cliff in the way. There is no longer a cliff in the way. I love being able to mass produce explosives. Boy, if there's something that's going to get me on a watch list, that's probably going to be the phrase. Actually, there's probably a lot of phrases that will get me on a watch list while playing on stream. Please don't swap me. These forefathers, we didn't lie, you just weren't paying attention. Oh, what are the chances I wasn't paying attention? Come on, guys. Come on. I pay the most attention out of anyone. Well, they need to know who the literal wind is, I suppose. A valuable thing to know. Okay, and with that we can get plastic, textiles, glass fiber, and gypsum. And I believe we're going to build that over here-ish. I think the idea is we build up here and we build out this way. That's the plan I've got. And then we can eventually build up and around. I don't know if we'll need to, but you've always got to figure out that sort of thing. Thermal tank 1 should be easy to build. This might be a little bit of a pain. Oh, of course it needs mass production 5. Why wouldn't it need mass production 5? Why am I even surprised? But gypsum is being created. That's what we really needed. I'm really happy to see that. So we're going to grab some train fuel. That train still can't go anywhere. Why not? It can go somewhere if it wanted to. It just doesn't want to right now. It's sleeping. Or was it because of lack of train fuel? Because now it's got train fuel. The most delicious substance to trains. It's actually a pretty shit. Actually, they're not a big fan of train fuel. Now it can. Okay, good. I'm glad we now have a happy train. Alright, let's... Where the hell does this fuel come from? There. Okay. Now, we're not going to be making a lot of gypsum, although it's making 3 in a box requires how much? A box would require 3 gypsum boxes. Okay, so that's coming through eventually. Probably power it too. Okay, so that's a lot of gypsum boxes, which is pretty... It makes me happy. You gotta do what makes you happy in life. Gypsum? Gypsum, okay. Full cargo. Right, so the plan is, as I said, I was going to build over here, and this is where we're going to make our stand. Why are we over there? Because textiles is over there. And plastic is nearby as well, so... No. I think we're going to need to expand plastic in the future, but I think just keep all the plastic in one place is good. So let's grab this train, and we're going to drive it over here, where it's going to immediately get stuck. That's fine. Yeah, so we just need to bring glass fiber over there, which I'm pretty sure has a train. I hope it has a train. It does. It's never gone anywhere. Oh, well, it's going to go somewhere very soon. Cute. And just doing a quick search for train jams. I don't currently see any. That's never a good sign. And this area is where our victory will be continuing from. I don't like that intersection, but it is what it is. Yeah, trains just doing their thing. They're living their best lives. Which I think is super important. Then once we get insulation, we will have... Oh, we need heat pipe 2s. Oh, we'll be... That's actually not too difficult. You know, Seif has standards. Now, don't put those filthy words in my mouth. You dare say I've got standards. You know that's not true. How difficult would it be to make these salts? Crushed limestone and soda ash. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's probably going to be made up here somewhere. Maybe even off here. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay. I thought you were actually insulting me, but no, you're not. I'm kidding. I didn't actually think you were insulting me. I mean, everyone has standards of some description, I suppose. Strange if someone didn't. It's hard to tell sometimes with jokes, but then again, I guess I've been streaming long enough. Most people kind of already know that I can't say anything serious. I can't say these serious things. It implies that everything I say is a joke. It's not quite that bad. Not quite that good either. All right, so do. Very serious stuff. Okay. So this can be the gypsum pick drop. Now, because I don't really have any other point for gypsum right now, in fact, I don't really know if... Oh, we're missing a stop. I mean, a piece of track. I don't know if there is any other point for gypsum, to be honest. Not really, I suppose. I guess you can turn it back into lime, but it just goes backwards and forwards. Insulation and cement. Okay, well... They're both alright. Yes. I probably will need to create more cement in the future. When that future comes, we will be prepared. He says as if he'll actually be prepared. He won't be prepared. Don't lie to the people, thief. Okay. Then we do that again. And then we do that. And then we've got gypsum. It's done, boys. Okay, that's gypsum there. The next thing we need is textiles, which... We're going to need to unbox this gypsum for the moment, I just realized. Unboxing. Hate it. But it's got to be done. What we're going to do is this, that. Okay. Honestly, that's actually a really good design. I'm very happy with that design. I'd probably be happier if it was actually more symmetrical, but I'm happy enough with it. You get what you get. Then textiles, which we have in boxes, but they don't have to be in boxes. That's the trick. Screenshot it. Yeah. Maybe you should. I'm usually pretty happy. It's not that one moment when I thought I was losing my mind. You know what? Sometimes we all lose our minds from time to time. And that's okay. I always wonder if getting plastic from up here at this point is a good idea. So we'll grab the... No, we don't want that to be gypsum drop. We want that to be glass fiber B drop. There we go. And then... Man, you make it sound like I'm always so sad, Gosen. You found Steve's mic and you're going to find a reward. Yeah, you get a free stream. Well, not a free stream, but... You get a stream. That's what you get. I was going to say free stream, but I guess you are subbed, so... Okay, so that's going to bring the glass fibers over. Woohoo! Then we need assemblers. Put them in medium assembler, I reckon. That's going to go get some volcanic gas. Good. On the disaster stream, we're not you in what? I was in good shape for the get-go. I honestly don't know what you were talking about. You make it sound like I was like really struggling, and I wasn't. Anyway, I'm going to go and ask that question. I really wasn't. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, you got your answer, Gosin. The answer is no, you don't get a finder's fee. In fact, she sounds like she's kind of pissed. Pissed is the wrong word. But you've opened Pandora's box. It was locked away for a reason, and now it's free. This is on you. So, I guess Glacier just got Gosin in trouble, which is probably the way life is meant to be. Fine, he'll live. Unless he doesn't. Here comes the glass fibers. Alright. Alright, let's go get some plastic. Now I reckon if we do this, if we play our cards just right... See, there's the plastic. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. We may have also become Santa there for a moment. It was a good question, actually. I mean, she's not actually angry, obviously. It'd be weird if she was angry about that. Like, that turns out to be Panda's limit for, like, just absolutely have enough of the street. Uh-oh. Well, that wasted a whole bunch of glycerol that I never really use. But still, it's wasted. Years of academy training wasted. Okay, that should be my insulation, which is pretty good. I'm never afraid to do a long belt of something, am I? One should never be afraid to long belt. Long belt is the way of the future, as I've told you many times. There are some that call me Seif the Long Belt. I really wish they would stop, but they refuse. Just what they're going to call me. What are you going to do, right? Okay, so that should make my insulation. There it goes. There it goes. You still feel bad about the cooking question? Never feel they didn't call me long anything in high school. That's probably true. I mean, it's definitely true, let's be honest. What was the cooking question? I don't remember that one. And besides, you got nothing to feel. You don't have to feel bad about anything. It's all just fun and games. Panda plays along, and I cook. Yeah, okay, I can see why you could feel bad about that one. Maybe you should feel bad about that one. No, I kid, I kid. She didn't shatter my dreams. My dreams were already shattered long, long ago. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. She is a little bit worried about me cooking on my own, though. Like, she's just like, oh no, what if Seif has to prepare his own meals? What is he gonna eat? And I'm like, I survived fine on my own for years. And she's like, did you though? So, you know, she doesn't believe it, but I am perfectly capable. I'm an independent cat. Pineapple mince, exactly. It's delicious. Good pineapple mince. Doesn't love pineapple mince, right? I mean, I can answer that one for you. She does. She's not a fan of the pineapple mince. Yes, Inquisitor the stream here. Why is there an Inquisitor? Why? Why do we have to bring the Imperium in here? This is a free stream. Free peoples. You do not need no goddamn Inquisitor here. Okay, so I gotta be careful with these boxes, because if I'm not careful, what we could end up with is when we start boxing them properly, we could end up unboxing them again with the boxes. Which is kind of funny, but it's going to cause a lot of stress if I do that wrong. And we don't need more stress in my life. Wouldn't it be great if there was actually an Inquisition for, like, pineapple pizzas, like a Warhammer 40,000 Inquisition? There's, like, Order of, you know, the Heretics, Order of the Xenos, Order of the Pineapple Pizza. What the f am I doing? Actually, no, we can fix this. There we go. There we go. Order of Finances. Yeah, that works too. Okay, so that's my insulation train. My pink bats. Okay, so I got my pink bats. That's very good. Insulation is actually quite required, I think. Got pink bats is a New Zealand thing. It's a very popular insulation, like a fiberglass insulation in New Zealand. It's pink. Hence the name, I suppose. Pink Panther here? Oh, really? Like, it's the same sort of idea, like a fiberglass insulation is pink and they call it Pink Panther. Are you serious? That's cool if that's the case. Cool if real. Awesome. But one time she pays attention to about fiberglass insulation. Ah, yeah, sure, why not? What do you mean? I'm paying attention all the time. My attention is undivided, it is unwavering, it is strong. You will never see a man with greater attention span. Anyway, where's plastic coming from? It's not really relevant, I guess, right now, but... it's doing okay, I guess. I think we still need more carbon dioxide. I think that's the problem. I've got a bunch of productivity modules. We always chuck them in there and see what happens. Just Google Pink Panther insulation. Alright, I think I will then. Yeah, I think it's the same sort of stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same sort of thing. Okay, insulation constructed. Next, salts. Gonna make some salt, yo. Tasty, tasty salt. And then we get to sort of put everything together. So, soda ash, crushed limestone. I mean, actually, the best place for that might be right here. Where's my car? Knows. Oh, there it is. I'd about given up looking for my car, and then it's just staring me in the face, be like, "Oi, oi, governor, on my car." It's like, hello, hello, car. How's your day going? Like, would be going better if you knew where I was half the time. It's a bit of an aggressive car. Doesn't even have a gun yet, which may happen one day. We don't know. I think what it might be time to do is actually set up those extra accumulators. Oh, we had to repair the car as well. Hmm. Okay. I didn't even see that pipe. I was just looking ahead. I was looking to the future. A future that didn't involve a pipe in the way. I don't really know if it's possible to drive this way. And if it is, I don't know if it's going to be very easy. Oh my goodness, we found the legendary level 1 wind turbine. I need a jetpack? Yeah, I probably do. Oh! I'm honestly surprised I got through there. I mean, could you tell by the fact I went, oh! Oop. Alrighty then. Let's set up more accumulators. Oh, sorry, grid batteries. Because if we don't, we're going to start getting complaints. Not really from anyone, just in general. We should have set them up a long time ago. Maybe we shouldn't drive in there. That seems like a dangerous idea. Set up a bunch of new grid batteries just to hopefully give us a little bit more capacity when things start running out. A little bit more battery capacity is what we need. It's not power that we run out, it's just the backup power. Even right now, we're still gaining accumulator charge. And that's what we need. Like, yeah, it's nice to have more power, but quite frankly, the wind turbines, when they fail on me, they fail, like, catastrophically, because they all fail at the same time. And therein lies the issue. Um... We still have lots more accumulators to add though, which is good. So I don't know if 21 gigajoules is actually going to be enough storage, but hey, we'll just keep adding storage until we're done storing stuff, I suppose. Just keep on powering stuff, please. Still got 141 accumulators. As good a reason as any to build more of them. And just fun building accumulators. 22.5. 22.9. Yes. Build my power empire. Fools! They will rue the day they thought wind power was going to stop me. Did anyone think, actually, hang on, did anyone think wind power was going to stop me? Because, whoosh whoosh, I am the literal wind. Oh, there's one more over there. You can get that. Thank you. $23.8. Can we get up to 24? We cannot. Still, that's not bad. So it did. Well, you know what? The 8-ball is not always on my side. I may have written for that 8-ball, but it doesn't mean it's always on my side. I couldn't decide which way to turn. I started turning left, started turning right, and then I just veered straight into it, like a fool. Like someone who thought wind would stop me. Alright. So, we want the soda ash. That's actually pretty important for this next part. We need the nitric acid, we need the crushed limestone. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build this out over here. Maybe right there. That looks pretty good, actually. We're going to leave the car there. I don't want to die, I don't want to die, but if I do die, I know you'll be my side. Oi, oi. What song is that? You got some weird music over there. I don't understand it. Okay, let's get rid of the sandstone that I've got in my inventory. Interrupters. Can't say I've ever heard of them. I think these need to be faster than what they're doing at the moment. Just consume more, please. Where's it actually going to? Oh, up there. Ah! Train! Hey, Solburn. Which, just for the record, is the exact noise I make when I see a train in real life, too. Ah! Train! Trains don't really make a noise, though. They're very silent trains. I think they're battery... Well, not battery powered, electric powered. Battery powered trains. My goodness. No, they've got wires above them, so they're all electric powered trains. Or when I see a panda, yeah, that's true. That's true. That also does happen. I've given you too much power for that. Okay, so we've got our soda ash. We just need to get our crushed limestone. Meow. We get our crushed limestone, and then, and then we can start causing some real damage. Not really. I would love to get these turned into geothermal plant 2s, but that's probably a thing for after we get to... Well, actually, we might be able to do it. I don't really know what the production order is going to be after we're done with the Stirling engines. Maybe we'll make them. I don't think we need to go as far as we did. We can tone that down a little bit, I think. Oh, you're thinking about doing a sushi base. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Yes. Come to the dark side. We have sushi. Not a blood belt. No, the blood belt was a disaster. I won't lie on that. The blood belt was an unmitigated disaster. That should never be repeated. But... Well, the blood belt may have been a disaster. There are other things to do. We need a mirrored chemical plant. Build 5 of them. Build 10 of them. I built 11 of them. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So if we do... Wait, why is that not working? Oh, yeah, it wouldn't do, would it? Did I miss drinking? Oh, I missed drinking. You're quite right. Thank you very much. Two combinators per assembler. Ooh. Sounds like some shenanigans are afoot. And if we do that... There we go. That's much better. Hey, I'll take a notepad plan. Notepad plans are the best plans. Okay, so that's going to make a lot of salt. It's going to consume a lot of resources. I don't honestly know if we've got the resources to even do this, but that's okay. Not the point of it. The point of it is to be awesome and rad. Now we just need the nitric acid. The carbon dioxide, I never really care about carbon dioxide. We can just suck it out of the air. Well, if you really want to slow down production, may I offer you the idea of a sushi belt run? Well, no, when I ran a sushi belt run, it was slowed down production. But that was probably more my fault than anyone else's. Why is this not going? Yeah, it's going eventually. Can you get some chlorine in here, please? I made 5 of them. Oh, good. You know what? This one's got the same problem. It's weird. Everything's made like thousands and one of them is made like 4. Like, well... Nitric acid is the next thing we need, and I think that's around here somewhere. We're also seeming to have some sort of slowdown from... Right, yeah, okay, we're going to have to change those up later. That's an easy fix, though. Nitric acid drops over there. Making ammo magazine makes more pollution than the biters it kills. What if you make the ammo by hand? I acknowledge the immediate problem with that, but just curious. Like, it would reduce some of the pollution. What is the shame in the game is it doesn't have like a pollution detector device? Oh. Like if there was a beacon that like you could put somewhere and if it detected pollution, you could like switch things off. That would be pretty cool. That seems like sort of thing they have an option not included though. Which is a different game. Contraptions. Okay, what's this? Let's have a look at this mod. How excited am I by this mod? A few entities do small utility things. Oh, daylight sensors. Motion sensors? Pollution oh, they already have those. Huh! That's cool. I guess they do have those. It has a pollution sensor. Well, awesome. Look who made the mod. Lonan? Why is this relevant? What am I missing? Oh, it's one of the Factorio devs. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that one. Expanded color lamps! You can do the same thing with gates, though, if you think about it. Why doesn't Steve do it? Because Steve can't be bothered. Honestly. If anyone was wondering why I don't do safe trains, it's because I really can't be bothered. I just like the Dumb Ways to Die song. Which, you know, was Australian, but we can't blame them for everything. Well, we can, but we shouldn't. He made the mod where you play the biters? There's a mod where you can play the biters? Oh, hell yes. I didn't know that mod existed. I'd never heard of such a devious and evil thing. Have I ever won a safety training course at my company? No, but to be fair, I don't think my company's ever held a safety training course. I think they don't because they know if they did, I would just win it every time and it would just be demoralizing for everyone. And people would just be less safe. Which makes sense. That sounds like something people would do. I'd be so jealous. And they'd be like, well, why bother being safe? SeiferKatt's got it every time. We do need a train stop. I mean, wait, does your company even have safety training courses, like as a regular thing? I mean, sure, we have like, hey, you know, don't put your hand in the blender. Yes? Oh, well. I mean, occasionally we have to do like these modules like online about not putting your hand in a blender. Really, most of them about not putting your hand in a blender. And I'll let you know, I've only done that twice. Which is the appropriate number of times to not put your head in a blender. Don't put your head in a lion's mouth, don't drink from a puddle. All those standard things that people talk about all the time. Exactly. Don't eat doo-doo. Well, hang on, hang on. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't eat the rat poison. Don't eat the rat either, to be fair. Just leave the rat alone. Not your rat. Don't eat company rat. They're called mice not because they're actually mice. Yeah, all those really difficult to remember things. Okay. That is the salt. The blue salt. Blue salt! Na 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 na. Okay, now we do have a bit of a problem with blue salt, which is we kind of have no way of getting into the train at this stage. But we're working on that. Yeah. Yeah. The other problem is we have no train. We've run out of trains. Also, we've made the classic mistake where we've forgotten to box things. So we're going to start boxing them now. And we're just going to grab the salt real quick. Oh, jeez. It happened again, guys. Okay, the salt's all dealt with. Put the soda ash down. There we go. So, prepare another train, I think. Plonk. Plonk. Train. Okay, so this is going to be called, I do not even know how you'd say it. Eclectic salt? No. This is a weird word and I don't feel comfortable typing it. Okay, so that's the salt. Very soon, hopefully, we won't need to worry about that. Okay, so at this stage, I believe we're making everything we need to be able to make Stirling engines. I think so. We do need to bring them into the stop, and we do need to actually construct the things, but at this point, all we've really got to do is just assemble them. Assemble like a whole bunch of stuff and just do some real spaghetti work, but we can make it work. We're gonna go get some trains, we're gonna get some more belts, and then let's get the spaghetti going. Oops. That power pole is really deceptive. What is it even doing there? It's not even powering a light bulb that I don't really care about. Because now I've got night vision, I don't need light bulbs. Where we're going, we don't need light bulbs. Real question is, where are we going? Doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we don't need light bulbs. Okay, we're gonna need more train tracks. I know, Soulburn's upset about this. But Soulburn, when was the last time you said a Z's light? Think about it. I haven't been putting lights down for quite a while. What, where we're going, we don't need light bulbs? Are lights important? It sounds like it would just take up more power. Hello, Wes. Yep. I'm conditioned. I see Wes meow. I'm like, he's gonna tell me to don the mask. He's got me good. He's actually beaten me on this one. I'll give him that. Hello, Wes. See, Death World, you want no lights because lights are just power wasted for nothing. That's cold burned for no reason. Trying to remember where my belts are because I need them. They're over here. There we go. Now we might as well put down these red belts that I'm not really using. Okay, what do we make first? Thermal tank 1s? Thermal tank 2s? Who knows? Whatever we make first, we gotta probably get this sorted. Boop. Boopity, 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 boop. Boop. Alright, so that should be filling the trains with fuel now? Yes, it is. Full cargo. I don't anticipate a full cargo being very soon, but that's okay. And just quickly set up that signal. And we're good, I think. So the main problem first is going to be... Where do we start? We start by bringing in the insulation and other stuff. I just saw something really strange there, but I guess I didn't. Must have been a trick of the light. Is this salvation, or perhaps a trick of the light? It's not the line. I don't remember what the line is. The point is it a trick of the light? The answer is yeah, probably. Okay. Do we make small pumps? I feel like we don't make small pumps. Not really a big deal. They're easily made. Yeah, where do we start, honestly? Small pump, probably. So, small one-way valve. Well, one-way valve, which is the blue ones. Yes, spaghetti base. I remember you. You're impossible to find anything. Well, there's the pumps. Pump 2s, which I did need. So, follow that. It's already kind of difficult to get to, so maybe if we come over here. Yeah. That works. That's not a pump. How did I lose it? Honestly, a very good question. How did I lose it? There's a lot of ways, honestly speaking. And I don't really need the, oh gosh. If I get the one-way pipes here, that would probably be ideal. One-way valves, sorry. So the question is one-way valves and what are they used for? Chimney ones. Used for barrels, that might be relevant. Barrels are down here-ish. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just, whoop. Alright. I wonder if we can do this. There we go. Gives us a lot more room to work with. Yeah, this is going well actually. This is a difficult place to get through, but you can manage it by just being awesome. Okay. Small pump made in small assemblers. At some point I'll find that I've made small pumps elsewhere, but if I have, I have. Not a big deal. Welcome back, Veldak. Okay. So heat pipe 1s, medium tank 2s. Holy train. Always polite to welcome a train as it goes by. Obviously. Okay. Where are the small tank 2s? Sorry, medium tank 2s. They're around here somewhere. You know what? They are around here, because that's them there. I don't really care what... It's Val to the deck. It's Val, deck. It's Val, deck. Val, Val, deck. Anyway. I felt like being just a broken PC there. I was going to say like max headroom, but I've never actually seen max headroom, so I don't know if I'm allowed to make that analogy. I'm aware of max headroom, but that's the best I get. Veal dick. Yeah, why not? Don't kink shame. Pronunciation matters. Veal. Yeah, I suppose I did say veal, didn't I? Well, did you miss some good bot stomping? I don't know if it was good bot stomping, it was just one bot. But yeah, you missed a little bit of bot stomping. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep society functioning. Let's just be honest, it's probably just something in a bad accent. It's usually my MO, right? That is just an annoying place where I'm trying to build. That's not much better, in fact. That'll do. So, thermal tank. Water comes in, nobody comes out. So it's just water, okay. That's water there. Oh, wow. Again, we've accidentally done this perfectly. Every now and then it happens, and it's always exciting when it does. So, heat pipe ones. What are heat pipe ones used for? Distillery twos. Ooh. Medium furnaces. Stirling engine ones. Transformers. No, transformers are miles away. Heat pipe should be around here somewhere. There they are. There they are indeed. Where was I trying to build though? Up here. Okay. Potentially not the worst. It's also potentially the worst, but probably not. Oof. Just runs away. It's the only way to deal with it. Just run away from the fear. You've made a mess, Seif, and you can't live with it. Actually, put those in there. Okay. If we could get the small pumps joined with a friend. Actually, yeah, that's it. That's it. We just get small pump friend. Small pump friend. That's who we need. That's who society needs. Society requires small pump friend. Society requires it, Panda. Stop lying to society, Panda. Small pump friend sucks. Okay, well... That's rude. Okay, everyone agrees small pump friend sucks. But that's why you love him. Oh, I see what you've done there. Hey. Okay, that's thermal tank ones. Every happy suck on one side, blow on the other. Sounds like a good night, honestly. That's gross. I'm sorry. So we've got most of the stuff that we honestly usually use. So what do we need next? Insulation, I suppose. We need the salt as well. Maybe the salt. The salt can come in, yeah. Oh, it's actually full of salt right now. That's cool. I'm really happy about just play some League. I haven't played League in a long time. I don't think I want to start again. I mean, I enjoyed it for a long time too, to be fair. Like, I played it for a long time, but I also did thoroughly enjoy it for quite a while also acknowledging that it was a problematic game. The MMO is intriguing. Is it actually based in like the Runeterra world, or is it just like Riot making an MMO? Because I quite like Runeterra as a world. It appears we still have power problems. But it looks like the grid batteries lasted for a little bit longer than normal. So that's a thing, I suppose. I mean, you say that, but Valorant isn't Runeterra. Power will be fine. Yeah. Power will be fine once we get these Sterling engines up. Valorant isn't Runeterra? Is it? Are you sure? Valorant, rather. Valorant is a team-based first-person shooter set in the near future. That's not Runeterra. Okay, Valorant is in the game. Okay, sure, but Valorant, the game, is not based in Runeterra. Okay. Yeah, okay. You got me on the technicality there. Well done. That's what you need to do. Well played. I can't even be mad at that. Oh no, get me on the technicalities. It's absolutely fine. Like, I don't mind. I mean, I actually do not mind. Yeah, it's probably not. That's not ever going to do a damn thing. Okay. So that's my salt. Technically correct, the best kind of correct. Okay, you know, I've had someone else say that exact line before. What is that from? Because now I've heard it enough that I know he didn't just come up with it on his own. What is that a reference to? Futurama. Ah, okay, well I should know that. Technically correct, the best kind of correct. Okay, it's from Futurama. Okay. Should have known that one then. I love Futurama. I guess I haven't watched it recently. Which is, you know, absolutely a failing on my part. Maybe I'll just put it on tomorrow while I'm working. As background noise. No, I think I'd actually want to just sit and actually properly watch it. A little bit, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to put one more train in here, and then we're going to not do any more. Or would it be a better idea to bring a train down here and connect it that way? He's asking me if it's cold, and it is, because, like, so cold. Future ramen. Well, at least we know what Veldek's having for lunch already. That was a concern of mine. What did I have for dinner? You know what I had for dinner? I had leftover fried chicken. Delicious. And eggy rice. That's true. There was eggy rice as well. It was the secret ingredient. Unfreeze my seafood. Okay, so we're going to pull down some of these accumulators. It's not a big deal. That's what someone who would pull down accumulators would say. No, there was no olives. Amanda doesn't like olives either, so, you know, she's not going to do that to me. I heard. You alright? Okay, we're going to disconnect those for a moment. We will reconnect them in just a second, though. Because I have a funny feeling... Oh wow, not as much power was cut as I thought it would. Actually, power was still cut, though, so let's... You know what, there's no harm in just making sure things are connected properly. You know, redundancies are good. You know, unless you're being made redundant. Sorry, grid batteries, you are correct. They're not accumulators, they're grid batteries. Star Scourge redundant. Yeah, exactly. Actually, no, that one's like that. Okay, and that's where we can bring in the insulation. Things are so cold. Crazy. Okay. Very cold at the moment. I assume for you guys it's very, very warm, and me complaining about it being cold is like, you think it's cold, you hate being hot. When is the long vacation from schools in New Zealand? It's during December. Sorry, it's January. December, January is the big holiday, and school starts up again in February. You know, it's exactly what you'd probably expect if you thought about it. Which, I always found it weird that it was in, like, July for, like, America's, or the Northern Hemisphere. And the more I think about it, the weirder it still is. I just can't fathom it. It's unfathomable. It's okay today, under 30 degrees. How warm is it right now? Let's have a look. At least let's see what the weather says. 13 degrees, that's bullshit. It's colder than that. What does my phone say? My phone says 14 degrees. Okay, well, it feels colder than that. I think I'm being lied to. Oh wow, it's raining every day this week. Ridiculous. I said it's raining every day this week, and I just heard Panic go, no! In the background. She's not happy about that, I guess. Yeah, we have a... Oh, did I miss another hydrate? Darn it. Keep doing that. A sad trombone indeed, jam, jam, jam. Alright. So, let's get this insulation sorted. Yes, we do have a heat pump, so that makes it a little bit better, but New Zealand homes have pretty poor insulation. Why is Panda sad about rain? Perfect reading weather, because she does still have to go to work. And I could have just dropped the insulation on there. Oh well, whatever. So I think she doesn't want to get wet going to work, which makes sense. 30 degrees is not comfortable. I like how I tell you that as if... But yeah, New Zealand homes have traditionally really terrible insulation. So I mean, yeah, you can heat the home, but it won't stay warm very well. Like, you have to keep pumping heat into it to stay warm. It's a problem around the entire bloody country, even where it snows. You know, it's like that part in civilization games where like you just sort of get to a certain point in a building and you go, wait, how did I never invent the wheel? It's kind of like that. We just never invented insulation. We just forgot. We forgot. We're just going to put the ceramic powder down over here just so that way it's not in our inventory. Honestly, I'm seeing some stuff that really needs to be in a crap box. So, crap box some stuff, eh? That's some good crap boxing right there. Who came up with Fagor? Look, I don't know the meme of that. Like, I don't know where that came from. I just like to say I Fagor. I'm honestly doing it because it's like a culture thing with like um, a set of channels that I watch. And I just think it's funny. Okay, heat pipe 2s. Let's get it on. Okay, that was weird. I'm sorry I said that aloud. Let's get it on. Okay, no, now it got weird. I could have left it there, but I was like, no, let's make it weirder. We're gonna get rid of that. I don't think that's ever a thing we want to do. So if we do this and then this, I think we actually want to build it down here. So maybe we want to build it near the pipes. So maybe we actually don't want to do what I've done. Undo. Not really undo so much as rebuild. Rebuild. Uh, okay. So that's 2 of the 5 ingredients we require. That's good. Next we need... Well, we've got insulation. It's literally one of the 2 of the 5 ingredients we've got. Like, if I just paid attention to myself, we would know that. We need the salt, which is up here. What do we get here? Salt and ceramic powder. Yeah, let's do that. And really, we've just created the exact same thing that I was like, I'm not doing that. But I did it anyway. That's how crimes start. Okay. Oh, we need a foundry for heat pipes, do we? Do we even carry foundries on me? Not at the moment. Okay, well, let's go get some foundries, and then we'll go find the heat pipes as we scamper across the terrain. There's the heat pipes. Okay. Good scampering. A++ scampering, everyone. Give yourselves a scamper on the back. I'm not hearing enough scampering. Alright, that got weird. But seriously, I'm not hearing enough scampering. Okay, now I'm hearing enough scampering. Good job, Wes. Thank you very much. Wes came through in a pinch. Good job. Good scampering, sir. It was done. Okay, so in the future we may want to build these in a better place. But for now, this will do. Because like we may need to build a lot more heat pipes later, and we'll build that via trains and it'll be pretty good. But now the whole point is we just want to be able to create them. And a lot of the mall is a lot like that. Okay, so heat pipe 2s are being constructed. That's good. Now we need thermal tank 2s. Okay. So for thermal tank 2s, we do obviously require thermal tank 1s. I mean, go figure, right? And that was made near the concrete. I know, because I was very excited about the whole water situation. The only problem is I don't remember where concrete is. So, I'll be honest, not my brightest star moment. What are you talking about? Hey. Hey. There it is. Okay. So that gets my thermal tanks there. Now, I think we could also get crucibles. Now, if we could find crucibles... Ah, look at that. There's the crucibles. They are so close. You can taste them. Shouldn't have tasted them. It was a bad idea. I've tasted the crucibles. It was a mistake. It was one we honestly should have thought. If we thought about it just for a moment, we would have figured it out. Okay, we're gonna do this one.
Thanks for your support.
Just wanted to let everyone know that the iconic and epic movie Vampires Suck is on Amazon Prime.
Thanks, Wes. Thanks for letting us know. I appreciate it. I was worried you weren't going to tell us today, but I'm glad you reminded everyone, because I'd forgotten the iconic and epic movie. Well, okay. I put it as loud as I could. Thank you for the support, though. Even though I know you didn't do it to support, but I'm going to say thank you anyway, because that's what good kitties do, and I'm a good kitty. Not there, no, because that was kind of the wrong way around. I would have to do weirdness, and it was probably just easier to not do weirdness that time. I did consider it, though. If that makes you feel any better about it. Time to continue SpaceX. Well, you did it for the text-to-speech, but it's too quiet. Well, it's going to remain too quiet. I can't do anything about that. There are two ways. Goodness, Solburn, you've already got one method. Do you need another? Is that what you're telling me? The Solburn method is not enough methods for Solburn. He requires at least 2 Solburn methods. That's what I'm hearing. Damn. I would say greedy, but, you know, you're clearly the hero we all need. Clearly the hero I need, anyway. Okay, so we're going to do this. Okay. And then thermal tank 2s. Okay, this is good. Now we need to get the insulation. We can have the first and second soul burn method. Okay. You know what? We're talking about the soul burn method. Let's think about the second soul burn method. So where were we working? We were working somewhere else. Crucibles. If I find the crucibles, I can figure it out. I've lost the crucibles. Up here. Okay. So the other option would be to... You always got to split. See, that's going to go that side, and if you do it the other way, it's going to go... So you'd have to do it like that, and then you're on the wrong side. Right? What's this? Oh, you could do it like that. What? Oh, it's the second soul burn method. It was rumored to be true, but we all thought it was legend. My goodness. Man's a genius. The second soul burn method. Careful, when there's this, when we get to the seventh soul burn method, the world will literally crack and the demons will arise from the underworld. So we've got to be careful with these soul burn methods. Yeah, I know you're taking all the credit, and I think you're allowed to. It's called the soul burn method because you are the inventor of it. Well, the second soul burn method, rather. Because you're the sole inventor of it, and no one else created it. I understand. You don't need to be modest. We're out of saline water. That's strange. How are we out of saline water? It's actually a much stranger question than I thought it would have been. Yeah. The second soul burn method. So the first soul burn method is about... See, soul burn methods are about belts. He's a belt genius. Now, I know he's trying to push another soul burn method, which may be the third one, but it's too scary and experimental. Like, it's about... no, I dare not speak of it. It is too dangerous and experimental. My heart cannot take it. A moment. I'll finish this off and then I'll see if people want to play Plate Up. Okay, so we need insulation and we need my salt. We need to box that salt. Box that salt! Okay, it's everyone's favorite game show, Box That Salt. We're out of boxes. Make another box of them, please. It's not that difficult. We need some sensor ones, which are usually around here. Okay, so now we've boxed that salt. America's favorite new game show. We need to get insulation, which is pretty close to. And here's the thing. This is where we use the legendary soul burn method. No, it's not the soul burn method. I messed up. I got excited. I thought we were going to get to the soul burn method. That ain't the soul burn method. That's just a good idea. Well, we exploded things, which is generally not a good idea. No, we actually might need to use the soul. No. Do we dare? Goodness. This is dark technology. We're working with people. Not safe. We shouldn't. The boss has decreed that it is dangerous, and yet we shall continue. And may God have mercy on our soul burns. uh... Alright, so we just need to get the transformers, which I'm pretty sure are around here somewhere. There they are. Oh, we've got to turn it around, of course. Ooh, it's a dark day. Look at that, we're learning. That shouldn't have ever happened. This would have never happened if the general was still in charge. What general? I don't know, I'm just making shit up. But you know, what else is new? Okay, so that gets my thermal tank 2s done. We probably get Stirling engines pretty quick, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if people are... Oh, we're going to play in about half an hour maybe. Okay, so that means we get time to make the Stirling engines. Okay, so... we could possibly even do this if we want to feel a little nasty. Which we do. We do want to feel a little nasty. Do we? Do we want to feel a little nasty? Yes, we do. How dare you suggest I don't? Okay. So we probably don't need too many of those. And we're not quite ready for Stirling engines, I know that, but we're going to start getting the things together. We do need argon, which we can probably... we've got argon up there, we can always compress it and bring it down. Good quote. Do want to feel a little nasty, that is true. Alright then, priority compressors. Oh god, that's the Stirling engine 1s, isn't it? Oh, wow, we built that in a really shitty place. Oh well, it's time to grab it. I refuse to belt thread. Belt threading's an integral part of the game. Sure, until you upgrade all your belts willy-nilly and then break everything. I don't think I won't break everything, because I will. I absolutely will break everything given the half the chance. And I give myself many chances to break things. You know what? I don't particularly like what's going on there, because that's going to be some belt threading. And we need to avoid belt threading whenever possible, because we will break things in a really humorous and frustrating way when we do that. When I say humorous, I don't really mean humorous. It's going to be more frustrating. They say giving is better than taking. What do they know? Okay, so we now have 3 of the materials. We just got to get the surge compressors, which are going to be painful to make. Okay. Where are the surge compressors first? Because I'm sure we make them. There they are. There they are. There they are. I'm talking to surge compressors, Panda. Do you not talk to... Is it a cat or a dog or a child? It's a surge compressor. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't think Panda appreciates me talking to surge compressors like that. Who's gonna compress the surges? Yes, you. I always lose my mind, Panda. You know that. That's whose fault? Gosen's fault. I agree. We are not adopting a... Panda's like, we're not adopting a surge compressor. That's true. He's very anti-adopting surge compressors. That's not going to work. Hmm. Where are these going? Do they ever join up with anything? They do eventually join up with something. Is it my fault though? The 8-ball says yes. Look, are you saying I've got to disagree with my wife? That's not going to work out well for you. It's going to work out about as well for you as it does for a 20-year-old peasant leader. And how well that worked out for him? He ended up in the dungeon. He may have been eaten. We really don't know what happened to him. We need that to not exist. Can we just pick that stuff up, please? Now that should be on the bottom side. It is. That's where I like to be too. That's gross. Okay, so we actually also need those relief valves. In fact, a lot of the stuff we need is around here. I always wonder if building over here is a good place. Okay. Can we... I feel like that might have gone bad. Yeah, that's my compressors. We need those. Okay, so They must be made in a large assembler. Okay, that's not a big deal. I remember the time it was a big deal though, and that was distressing. Okay, we need relief valves, which I saw them. They're here. Oof, that's gonna be a pain. Big oof. Okay, well let's try and get rid of some of these items that we've got in my inventory that I don't really want. That actually helped a bit. Actually that did help quite a lot. So we still need, actually I want those air filters, don't take those away from me. Don't take my air filters, I need them to breathe. Probably. So we want those. Now there's actually a pretty good line for that. Right through there, in fact. Okay. So they're going the other way. Okay. Now we use the second soul burn method. The method rumored to end all worlds. And yet we are still safe. Or we have not yet been forsaken. Yet. One day we shall be forsaken, truly. And it'll probably be Ghostend's fault. Not Soulburn's fault. He knows not what he does. Actually, no, it won't be Ghostend's fault either. I just forgot. Basic rule, can't blame people. Damn it, I forgot my own rule. You'll be fine, Ghostend. Not your fault. Air filter 2s and large tanks. Soulburn knows what he does. No, I don't think he does. I think he likes to think he does. He's loyal, that's true. He's loyal to the dark ones of weird factory bullshit. As must we all be. Hello? What are you doing here? I personally, I just like how I've just turned this into like some sort of weird culty religion thing about just a really good trick about the game I'd never realized. Stop being weird, Seif. I can't promise that. It's kind of who I am as a person. Or as a cat. Up to you, really. Cats are just strange things, you know that. Can't blame a cat for catting. Okay. Then we're going to... I realize now you're saying that's Panda saying that, but Panda's given up on trying to stop me from being weird. She knows it's like an unstoppable, like it, you know, this train's rolling and it's not going to stop. Okay. That's the wrong place. Oh, we still need to get the argon. Oh my god, that's not that's not what's supposed to be there. That's, oh gosh. I've made some mistakes just now. That's alright. Not really a big deal, it's just kind of frustrating. Okay. We do still need to get the argon though, that's still a true statement. It appears we've picked up some bearings along the way. I guess we have truly gotten our bearings today. I see. Okay, bearings go in there, right? Yes, they do. And we've got a box of bearings, which can be emptied out over there. But we're going to get another box of bearings as well, because, oops. Oops, all bearings. Goodness. Wait, why are we still... I thought we were done with that. No, it's literally the same problem further up. Okay. Okay, are we done with bearings now? Yeah, we've got our bearings. We're going to drop those bearings off. Because we don't really need to carry bearings around. It's, you know, not a thing that honest people do. And me, I'm an honest person. Okay, so... I'm going to do that. No, we don't really need a lot of those. We might need them, but we're just going to grab a couple of them. Compressor, because we need surge compressors. Okay. And then that's everything we need. No, not technically, actually. We still need argon, and we do need to actually pull sensors into here. I'm looking for sensors now. There they are right there. Oh wow, they're actually almost in the perfect place. In fact, they are in the perfect place. What am I saying? Okay. So now we just need compressed argon gas, but if only we had some surge compressors. Where are we going to find those? I'm being obtuse. Obviously, I know I have them in my inventory. Like, duh. I know, right? Sorry? I've been mocked. Apparently he's going, duh. Panda said, wow, I live with a teenager from the 2000s. Bit rude. But like, whatever. Unmock Seif. No, Seif needs to be mocked sometimes. Oh yeah, I kind of want priority compressors, don't I? That's fine. They don't need to work all the time, just sometimes. Exactly. That's the way you should look at it, right? Good point. Okay. That's going to compress my argon. Gonna make my Stirling engine. Yes. Okay. That's some good spaghetti too. Look at that. What is going on here? What is this? Oh, I know what that is. That's when I started connecting the surge compressor stuff to the Stirling engines, which isn't going to do anything. Okay. There we go. That should make my Stirling engines. Now, it's place 20 Stirling engines. Okay. We've got a lot of air filters, apparently. Why are these not being created? By these, I mean the thermal things. None of heat pipes. Interesting. Hmm. Fascinating. Not actually fascinating, but certainly interesting. Slightly interesting. It's not nearly as catchy, is it? Okay. This is good. I think what the plan here is going to build some of these. We need more of these heat pipe 2s. I don't know what's wrong with my heat pipe 1s though. Maybe I'll go figure that out while it's doing some things. What's wrong with my heat pipe 1s? Oh look, there's some trains. Cute. Oh, lack of pipes. Interesting. They're going as fast as they can, but they're apparently not very fast enough. But if I was to say, do this, that's not going to do anything useful. If I was to do this though, look at that. That's going to make slightly more pipes. Also, if we do that... Yes, that's a good idea. Use my most powerful productivity modules on pipe 2s. That's going to change the world. Actually kind of did help. And I think it would help more if we did these. Doing a lot of work to get those pipes through. That's fine. That's fine. That's good news. The important thing is the pipes are going through. And that'll help my production of heat pipe 1s. And while we've been skadoodling about, we should have 20 Stirling engines. Or someone cut off power to this whole side and nothing's happening. So wind power is currently, what, 0? Yeah, wind power is currently 0. But the grid batteries are actually holding off for a decent amount of time. It's scary when the wind turbines have been dead for like a minute, though. They've done their best, but that's about all they got in them. Powered the base. They're powering the base for like quite a while, though. I'm kind of impressed. Wind turbines were doing like 22 watts for a second. Like the base is running entirely off grid batteries. And now the base is dead. Well, we've used all the wind. I think that's the real problem. Good news though, we've got exactly 20 Stirling engines. So what my plan is, we're going to drive up here to that mess. I wasn't warned Nullius was going to be quite this aggressively self-hate yourself. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Yeah, I know I'm not everyone, but I'm the first person that answered. I think we might be playing some Plate Up in the next sort of 20, well, maybe even 10 minutes. I don't know. Just waiting for one of my friends to come back. But yeah, doing well. Not losing my mind today, so that's nice. Well, okay, somewhat losing my mind today. Panda's keeping me honest. I have, however, lost my car again, but that's normal. I'm not walking up there, that's for sure. Where's my car? Looking for a triangle! Looking for a triangle. I'm looking for a triangle. What am I, Dora the freaking Explorer? Sometimes. There it is. Power is still completely dead. Yeah, I think we just used up all the solar power, the wind power on the planet. This is what the American politicians were warning us with wind power, that one day it's going to run out, and we've run out. So we should have just been using oil. At the same time, I'm surprised that the grid batteries lasted for a full minute. Like, they did a very good job. Okay. I mean, power is still sort of going as well, so it's not all bad. Next joke. Okay. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Now we don't have... Oh, we did have power there for a moment, there, didn't we? Oh, actually, power... Each one's doing 228 kilowatts. That's actually quite a decent amount of power when you really add it all up. Man, how do I hit 2 rocks in the middle of a desert? Like, what are the chances? Honestly, for me, pretty much 100%. Okay, now, some of you who like clean designs may want to avert your eyes now. Because this is not a clean design. This was designed just so I could make stuff. So... We're going to pull all this down for a second. What I would like to do is connect all these by heat pipes. Good news is I don't think these are all fully necessary at the moment. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to connect these up by heat pipe. So that way they all sort of heat each other. Okay, they should heat pretty quickly. Okay, so now they're all heating each other. The big heat fest. And these generate how much heat? 90 megas of heat is not actually that much. But that's alright. Because what we have is thermal storage, right? Right? We did pick it up before leaving, right? We didn't pick it up before leaving, did we? We're going to go pick it up now, though. Going for a drive in my car. Such a lovely day for a car ride. And don't hit anything. Such a lovely day. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So let's go get my thermal heaty boys. My thermal hottie boys. Oh, is it time? Alright guys, well you know what, we are done with Factorio today. Because we're going to go play some Plate Up. So thank you very much for being here for Factorio, but we are about to play Plate Up, so if you want to stick around for about 5 minutes and we'll get that sorted. As for the YouTube crowd, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. So we're going to get that sorted, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Just give me a few minutes.